is Karamel and I'm gonna be sharing a poem with you. This is probably the longest poem I ever wrote, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose points with this one.
Confidence.
It's titled, no, points for the poem being too long. Yeah. It's titled, My Mother Was a Kitchen Girl. My mother was a kitchen girl. My father was a garden boy. That is why I get inside people's shoes for a living. Growing up without a pair of school shoes, I had to get inside my neighbor's shoes. Not only their shoes, I also had to get inside their dustbin when our bread bin was too dusty so I could find bread for our butter in their bin. See, a day for family to me isn't familiar. I tried. Revisiting yesterday and the day before, and I remember only war. War raging between my folks, sulking over spilled water that they did not notice their anger later. They did not notice their drops of hatred spill on my tongue as I was watching in amusement at what they called love. Love? Do not tell me about love. I have witnessed the guy I love choose the girl he loved. This isn't a two-way street. Maybe family is better. So let's try family. Family, you mean the same people who would rather drown me deep inside a bucket of alcohol than fill my curriculum vitae with reference for better chances of occupations? Or maybe I'm expecting much from my family. For they were never there when my mother was invisibly standing on her bed and her legs were hanging. Where would they be for me? For they were never there for my mother in her last days. She committed suicide. So go to school then. No, let's try friends. Friends, they are like family sometimes. But remember what family does? Those ones are the most dangerous animals with beautifully crafted skin, as beautiful as the Sunday morning that I hate. Be careful for they could scratch your skin. A friend indeed. A friend in need is a friend. Okay, a friend in need is your enemy indeed. So go to school. School, you say. You mean more theory and less practical? You mean more science and less general studies, yet you talk about equality? You mean more mathematics and not maths lit? You mean teacher and learner relationships? You mean stretch marks and short sketch stretch marks marked by teachers? This key to success is now rusty. They suck sex now, so go to church. The last woman who praised her pastor ended up in greener pastures, ne? Well, that's because she bowed down and looked up to pastors and undressed her dignity. Do not judge her. Judge her pastor who passes blessings. Judge her pastor who passes blessings in blowjobs and blows futures. More churches being open and more women being raped. They are like wolves in sheepskin with their church service tapes, more like sex tapes. Where do we run to? But there is society. Society. You mean the community I grew up at? The Gasi that taught me to say please and thank you, then later orders me to work hard for a slice of bread. Working hard is not a problem, but I wake up early in the morning while Auntie Maria is getting morning glory from Omalemi Joe, while I go panda pusher in the street, braiding straight bag to bag for 500 in a day, which I give to Mustang for rent and take the remaining to Auntie Maria only to fill the fridge with black labels as if we do not have damaged electric cables. Pray to God, my child. Do not tell me about that guy. He is like a long-term boyfriend with empty promises. He promised me a happy life when he took my grandma, but happy life is all I dream for. See, my brothers and uncles are thirsty for my innocent thighs. They say my skirts are too short for their thirst. Now where do I run to?